아빠랑 엄마를 죽였어.
Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say?
켈탄이 졌다.
Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
와 다리.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
아! 아파. 아파. 존나 아파.
Easy.
와.
All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand?
와.
There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
씹곤네. 여긴 존나 평화롭네.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what
잘
army it
갔다 와.
was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The
동맹인가?
soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of
아
Sigismund's.
쿠만인.
It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk
이거
sending
1시간 좀 안
You think we're
됐을걸요?
next in line?
1시간 좀 안
Maybe.
됐을걸? 내가 중간에 도박해가지고 시간 벌어가지고 예, 얼마 안
What's your
됐어.
name, boy?
스토리상은 얼마 안 지냈어.
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle?
지금 주인공이 이 친구인데
It's
옆에
in
왜
God's hands
헬리란 친구인데
No one
그
else can help us.
조용히요. 적 병사들이
Thank you.
와가지고 헬리 부모님을 다
Risking your
죽여버리고
neck to
전쟁이
warn
났어요.
us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
그러니까 전쟁이 났어. 그래서 적들이 침입을 했잖아요. 헬리 부모님을 죽였어요. 그러니까 그냥 민간인인데 전쟁이 났어. 전쟁이 난 거예요. 그냥. 이 주인공 친구는 적이 쳐들어왔어. 그래서 얘는 옆에 성으로 이제 도움을 요청하러 온 거예요. 로바드 경과 얘기하쇼.
What about the miller? Has he paid his debt?
Not entirely, sir. He brought just over half yesterday.
Sakra. That's not what we agreed. When you've got a moment, go and see him and tell him to come here without delay. I want to have a word with him.
I'll do that, sir.
오케이.
I'll knock the dust out of his apron. The scoundrel.
이건 또 무슨 이벤트야?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Get the hell out of here.
뭐야? 쌍놈 새끼가. 먹을 거 좀 줘.
What are you doing here?
로바드 경이 어디 있네?
What was that noise?
로바드 경.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal?
Okay.
Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make
Please tell
horses.
로바드 경과 함께
I can't
주먹으로 버시.
understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons.
왜 평판
He
하락이?
had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
어이가 없네.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honoured.
어허.
So this is our brave young
어이씨.
man.
엄마.
Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
배고프다.
Indeed. How could he not be?
나도
poor soul?
배고프다.
After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master?
영 마스터.
Here you are then.
뭔데,
Eat
이거?
your fill.
And a little wine to wash
꿀꿀이
it
죽이야?
down.
Thank you, my lady.
왜?
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms. and
세상에
our-
하인 숙소.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes. Thank you, my lady. May God
견제하는
reward
거야
you
지금.
for your
질투하는
kindness.
거야 저 아저씨?
Eat up now.
어이가
You're
없네.
in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it.
어이가 없네.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
야 전쟁 났다고 왜 이렇게 평화로운데? 준비해야 될 거 아니야.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
이런 씨, 왜 견제하지 갑자기? 존나 질투하네. 로바드 경관. 오케이.
Something
으깬 렌즈국, 롤빵, 치즈. 와 존나 많이 주는데요. 구운 요리사.
Good evening.
굿 이브닝. 전
Where's
어디서
that
자면
chamber for me
되나요?
to sleep?
Evans, are you still confused after what happened to you? It's in the...
Thank you.
오케이.
If I needed some food, who should...
Who do you think, young man? Me, of course.
거래.
I'd like to buy some.
Of course, lad. God bless.
먹을 거 파네요. 안 사거든. 이 별로일 것 같은데? 구운 오리는 맛있겠다, 그쵸? 롤빵, 치즈 이거 너무 느끼할 것 같지 않아? 아 나 먹을 거 갖고 올게요. 아 나 배고파 나도. 잠깐만. 나 과자 좀.
You're that lad from Skalitz. What in heaven's name happened there?
How rude.
Oh, God damn it, my stomach hurts.
나도 맛있는 거 갖고 왔지요. 아니 비주얼 이상하냐? 이렇게 보여주니까. 오잉 과자입니다. 오잉. 치즈가 빵에 발라먹는 치즈 같다고요? 그거 맛있어? 치즈 생으로 먹는 거 자체가 좀 별로지 않아? 짱 맛있어요? 아 진짜? 먹어. 그래요? 느끼하지 않아? 치즈. 왜? 아 그래요? 오케이 이거는 나중에 쟁여놓고 야 한 입만
Look out.
한 입만 사과 넣자. 사과 못 넣네. 그냥 먹어야 되네. 이렇게 먹기. 뭐 이렇게 처먹어? 렌틸콩 롤빵. 아우 배불러. 아우 졸려.
I hear you came from Scarlet's today. Must have been terrible there. How did it happen?
졸려.
Oh, good God.
밥 먹으니까 졸려.
I need to lie down before I split my face open from yawning.
앞마당이 어딘데 그래서? 앞마당 어딘데? 자 시켜 자. 쉴 시간이 없다. 1시간 급하다고? 자! 졸리다며! 내성 안 때릴 수가 아침까 자시오. 그래 자. 졸려 씨. 존나 졸려. 내성 안 때리 어디야? 졸려. 눈이 감긴다. 눈이 감긴다. 어디서 자? 대충 자. 여기서 자? 어디서 자? 자기 저장하기. 어디서 자? 여기서. 탈진, 지구력과 화술 또한 감사합니다. 오직 자는 것만이 해결책이다. 2키를 눌러 침실에 두고 2키를 눌러 잘 시간 정하세요. 자. 잠을 얼마나 자야겠습니까? 10시간? 켈턴이 잘 가요. 안녕.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. 밤에 안 와?
Yes?
응?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy. Did I?
뭐야?
My lady.
외간 남자의 방에 들어오냐? 왜?
No.
안녕.
No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you
19군 장면 나오는 거
do
아니야?
with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady. Thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either.
미쳤나봐.
I thought of you while saying my prayers. How
갑자기
awful
젊은
it must
남자
have been
들어오니까
for you.
조금 그러신 것 같은데.
I came to offer you
어?
solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome.
음?
Now,
음?
Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss
미쳤나봐.
is
뭐지?
much greater.
연애 플래그인가 이거?
But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
음?
You
얘기해.
might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was
아유,
terrible
먹어요.
and
얘기해.
unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
뭐야?
I went to the tavern to buy ale for father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I
뭐야?
didn't
뭐야?
mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
성공.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
적들 수가 어마어마했습니다.
I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
화면 왜 이래?
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I wasn't safe yet. The Cumans were going from house to house below the castle, looting and then torching them. They encircled the castle, and it was clear they could spot me at any moment.
May God punish them.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
말 잘한 것 같죠?
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame
먹을래?
for the ills of this world.
야 헨리 먹을래? 맛있다.
That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in
뭐야?
comparison to the
남편이
horrors you
죽었어?
went through,
I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman
Wow.
must bear her lot. Shortly after our
아,
marriage,
설마
before I
부탁하려고?
even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's
Havel!
how long it took before Havel was condemned
Havel
as
기사.
an enemy of the crown. And even then he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned
와.
to me an
돈을
infirm
줬는데도?
old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly. Only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy.
부부
He had
불화가
no time for
있구나.
me at all. But at
와이프는
least we were in the
잘했는데
city, and there was something going on.
뭔가 좀 따뜻하게 해주길 바래.
Now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own.
아직 가지 마요 이러는 거 아니지?
I'll go and
설마.
let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
맛있어. 뭐 입이 왜 이렇게 되지? 뭐지? 이상하다. 뭐야? 아직도 그날의 기억이 떠올라. 안 돼! 아니구나. 뭐야? 여기도 침입했어? 아니구나. 그날의 기억이구나. 와, 안 도와주고 가만히 있었죠.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
그러니까 부모님을 복수를 위해 떠나는 모험이겠네 결국은. 그쵸? 성문 옆에 계단으로 흉벽으로 향하시오. 새벽이야? 선반 위에 횃불을 챙기시오. 뭐죠? 선반 위에 횃불이 어딨어? 횃불? 뭐야 이거? 이거 어떻게 하는 건데? 어? 어? 자물쇠를 따려면 먼저 락픽을 가지고 있어야 합니다. 락픽은 자물쇠를 따다 보면 닳아서 결국 부서지기 때문에 만약을 대비해서 여분을 가지고 다니는 것이 좋습니다. 자물쇠를 보고 이를 눌러 자물쇠를 따기 시작합니다. 자물쇠의 구조 락핏을 넣을 장소를 찾아야 한다. 락핏의 위치가 정확한 위치에 가까울수록 커서의 크게 커지며 정확한 위치를 편하면 금색을 변합니다. 오케이. 여기네요. 그쵸? 뭐죠? 아, 문잠그고 자고 있었구나. 옆 공간에서. 기절 왜 시켜? 아이템 있어? 안 자는데?
Get the hell out of here. There's nothing here for you.
미안합니다. 미안합니다. 잘 주무세요. 안녕히 주무세요.
Can I do anything to help?
뭐?
What was that?
안녕히 주무세요. 횃불 어디 있는데? 선반에서 횃불 챙기라는데? 뭐야 이거? 도발 도나 로브 보무 스스 주박. 선반이 횃불이 어디 있는데요? 그래서 이거군요. 미안합니다. 밤에 빛이 tir해되면 1을 꾹 눌러서 횃불을 꺼내세요. 올빼미 물약을 사용하면 더 좋습니다. 오케이. 횃불 주무기. 맛있는 거? 거기구나. 훔칠 거 있냐? 이 새끼 아까 나한테 나가라는 새끼지. 이 뭐야? 일로 가야 되나? 일로 가자.